You know, if Michael Moore is happy, I am happy. If Michael Moore is starting to see what's starting to develop. I am starting to see that as well. I'm telling you, because both of us back in Hillary days were saying Hillary ran the risk of losing in the electoral college, and I started talking about landslide. I think back in July, and he wasn't there yet. He's there now, so now I'm happy. Check this out, and then we'll take it on the other side.
Our guest, Michael Moore, remains with us. Michael, I'm going to put on the screen some of the early figures from young voters where there is early vote in battleground states. And these numbers, you almost have to double check that they're real. They have so over-indexed this time around. This is voters age 18 to 29, Florida, North Carolina, Michigan, compared to 2016. Michael, perhaps being at home in a pandemic has its privileges. Perhaps they have been forced to listen to Grandpa Randy Pants talk about how the country's going to hell in a handbasket. But let's hear it for the youngs over-indexing on the vote. Yes. Is what the Republicans are hoping for hidden Trump vote. There was a lot of that in 2016. Pollsters didn't detect all of it in 2016. It sounds to me from your first answer before our break that you're counting on an almost equal, if not overwhelming, hidden pandemic reaction vote.
I don't know. I don't think it'll be equal. That youth vote is incredible. I think seriously, the hidden Republican vote is that, look at how Trump has collapsed. In Michigan, Biden was ahead by 16 points in July. He's ahead by anywhere from 8 to 10 now. So Trump has tightened up Biden's lead. So I think that's why you have to pay close attention to this. Not all Trump voters are going to tell people on the phone that they're voting for Trump. Having said that, the possibility of this tsunami is incredible. People have had to live through this coronavirus. Brian, when those numbers came on today, that 82,000 have died in the last 24 hours, it's like 800 to 1,000 a day. And now I think Dr. Redlener was on earlier saying that this could go up to 2,500 a day dying. And you look at Dr. Redlener's numbers from Columbia University, where if we had done what South Korea had done, the total number of dead would have been 2,000 and something. If we'd done what Japan had done, it'd be 4,000 and something. If we'd done what Australia had done, we'd have 11,000 dead. 200 and almost 25,000 people now dead. This is why Trump's going down. And this is why everybody, regardless of what they feel about anything now, has to come out and vote for Joe Biden to slay the monster here. This has to end. The possibility of us getting to 1 million dead in 2021, now you can see the path to it if Trump gets 4 more years. Jeff Flake, senator from Arizona, op-ed today said, we can't vote for Trump because 4 more years of him, we won't have a Republican Party. That's an op-ed that's 4 years too late. The Republican Party has to pay for this along with Trump. They enabled him, they're sycophants, and they allowed this to happen. And we are losing people, and we're going to lose more people as a result of this. There's everybody off the bench. Everybody
off the bench. Go vote. Okay, this is a quick time. Give me about 2 minutes here to do the plug for my show. If you are on YouTube, please consider hitting that join button and becoming a part of our family or part of our YouTube posse. Now, do you see that book on the screen? If we are going to really convince people to do things, we have to know how to talk to them. We have to learn how to talk to them. So I ask you so kindly to go ahead and consider getting my book. The book is called It's Worth It, How to Talk to Your Right-Wing Relatives, Friends, and Neighbors. And here's the link as we speak. That is on Amazon. You can also buy it directly from us at our store, where we have T-shirts, cups, and all that good stuff to help us keep this program on air. You can go to politicsdoneright.com/store. That is politicsdoneright.com/store. And you can get things like our book, which is that one that I just told you about. It's Worth It, How to Talk to Your Right-Wing Neighbors. You can also get As I See It, Class Warfare, the Only Resort to Right-Wing Doom. And you learn all about our economy in a very easy to understand manner. And of course, you know, I had weight problems in the past. I licked it by doing it my way. And reading this, you can do it your way. Anyhow, so I mean, all these books have two purposes, right? Hey, Bruce says he's got two of my books. Thank you, brother Bruce. The thing about it, the reason I wrote the two political books because I had something to say not only on our economy, on how to do a more egalitarian economy, and this one, of course, how do we communicate that? Now, we have another one coming, How to Make America Utopia. I've been working on that and promising that one for a long time, but you know, it requires a lot of stuff. I'm going to get back into that one, and that's probably going to be within the next two books that I release. So please go ahead and go to politicsdoneright.com/store to get our stuff. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.